Also, this Friday, okay, there's another event. It is a free event for a lot of people who have local cable in here in the States. The UFC on FX will have their second event, and that will be Thiago Alves versus Martin Kampmann.
Yeah, those are the headliners on this.
Those are the headliners.
But
there are other people on this card.
Yes,
There's some interesting people. We're going to start out with the middleweight bout between Court McGee versus Constantinos Philippou.
Now, for Court McGee, this is his first fight coming. Now, mind you, also, this fight's in Australia.
Right.
And I know it's for some people, okay, well, there's this thing called jet lag. Your body has to get acclimated to new times, different area, not a new bed, new food. Like, everything's new. And I looked at Kevin and I said, this fight's on Friday. I'm going to tell you what, I'd have been there at least a week ago.
Yeah,
I would get there 2 weeks early if I could afford it.
Yeah.
Now, with that said, Court McGee, you know what you're getting with Court McGee.
You are. He's a finisher, but he's slow. He's
a notorious slow starter. And what I mean by that is if you've watched the last couple of his fights, he comes out in the first round and he seems like he's kind of moving in slow motion. And then that second and third round, he just picks it up. It's like he gets faster. And I'm going to tell you right now, I don't know if there's a middleweight out there with better cardio than this guy.
Yeah, he is great. I mean, he's on an 8-fight win streak. He's actually only had one loss in his MMA career. But the thing right now, his Achilles heel right now, and it's not his Achilles, it's his knee.
ACL. He blew out his ACL. This is his first fight back. And I think this will also give you an idea of what to expect from GSP.
Yeah.
Because GSP has suffered the same injury. And I'm pretty sure Court McGee got his replacement from his quad.
Right.
As opposed to taking a cadaverous tendon, because those are your two options on ACL repair. And they say if you take it from your quad, it's a little longer rehab, but it supposedly might be stronger.
Right. Give me this longer rehab and the stronger shit. Because my left shoulder surgery, they fucking just completely opened it up, stuck a bunch of fucking anchors in it, and I can wing a fucking football. And this surgery was in 2003. This shoulder surgery that was in 2009, they did more of a scope, and they both are great. But this to be 9 years removed from this shoulder surgery at my age, and it just works like it's $1 million.
At your age, how old are you?
We won't discuss that.
And look, me, I've had my ACL replaced twice, so I have an idea of the rehab and the confidence. And that's the one thing is, Court McGee comes in confident, and he has no problems with that leg. Great. I'm gonna tell you what, if I'm Philippou, I am kicking the shit out of your knee.
Yeah.
Just I am. If I can land a leg kick, if I see Court McGee or somebody with a knee problem, the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna learn how to throw an inside leg kick.
Yeah. Yeah, you got a good point, man.
I'm going to test it.
So you going with who?
I'm going with Court McGee.
I'm going with McGee as well. Now, flyweight.
Flyweight.
I got a new fucking weight class.
Damn. He threw some pizzazz in there.
Demetrious Mighty Mouse Johnson is going to be fighting Ian McCall. Now, both these guys lost unanimous decisions to Dominic Cruz.
Who hasn't lost to
So that is a common opponent that they have.
An enemy, if you will.
Both of them are very well-rounded fighters.
Chase.
You and I were talking about this before the camera turned on, and we both seem to think that Johnson will probably try to wear him down, grind it out, and either get a submission late in the fight or get the decision by dominating late in the later rounds.
If you look at DJ's record, a lot of his fights have gone to decision, or they get those late. He gets those.
Oh, sorry.
Late round submissions. So I'm looking for DJ just to wear Ian McCall down, for Ian to get a little tired and just tap out.
McCall. Sounds like a parrot name.
On to the next flyweight.
Now,
Joseph
Benavidez versus
Yoshihiro. Yoshihiro.
Yoshitani.
Okay, I was just going with the first name. I can't get both.
Japanese fellow. Anyway, got a little bit of Georgia in my blood right now. We've been doing a lot of this lately. I'm going to go with Benavidez because his only losses, he's had 2 losses during his MMA career, and they're both to Dominic Cruz. So, I mean, you're looking at his only losses are to the reigning UFC, the current UFC
Take the winner of the DJ Ian McCall fight and let them fight the winner of the Benavidez Japanese fellow fight.
And then give the other one,
Seriously, let the winners go at it.
Yeah.
And then the winner of that gets to face after when Dominic Cruz and Faber fight for the 97th time.
Yeah, because that shit's getting old quick. But, I've got to go with Benavidez on this fight. I mean, he's proven himself time and time again. I mean, obviously, his only losses to the current champion in that class. That's, to me, a no-brainer. Welterweight bout, the headliner, the main event.
Alves versus Kampmann.
Thiago Alves versus Martin Kampmann. Now, Alves is the favorite. Vegas has said, we're going to come out and put this guy as the favorite, even though he has dropped 3 of his last 5 fights. And what George said, and most importantly, he's coming off a
Well, he's had a fight since then. He fought this past November, and he looked good. And that was his first fight back from. I mean, they had to take a nerve out of his brain or something like that.
Yeah.
I mean, put it this way: when they caught it in the physical, they said it saved his life.
Right.
So, I mean, he's happy. I think he's found a renewed vigor, if you will, in this, and I think he's just going to put it on Kampmann.
Yeah, and those guys down in Florida, man, they got a nasty team down there. I got to agree
American
with you.
top team, isn't it?
Yep, American top team. Bobby's down there. He trains there now. He works out there, and he's like, they come in there. He goes, I'm like, damn.
Yeah, I heard their sparring sessions are crazy.
Yeah, you might want to visit the American top team down in Florida, outside of Fort Lauderdale.
Because let me tell you right now, if you've ever been to Coconut Creek, then you should know what's going on down there.
Oh no,
good God.
But Kampmann's very well rounded.
No, he's going to be round snoring.
But
Actually, you know what? I have a feeling this is going to go the distance, and Thiago's going to just grind this thing out.
I think I would probably have Alves getting a unanimous decision. They both have gone to the decision several times, so I got Alves going in unanimous, winning via unanimous decision.